Darren Lockyer is back in training just 2 days after surgeons inserted 3 metal plates into his fractured face. And he says he's confident of playing on Friday despite the risk of serious injury. Peter O'Dempsey is in the newsroom. And Peter, if Lockyer lines up, it will be against medical advice.
Well, that seems to be the case, Bill. Lockyer admitted this morning his surgeon advised him to take 6 weeks off, not 6 days. But he is determined to play. He looks terrible. His face is badly swollen. But he's taking full responsibility if anything goes wrong. He knows he could lose his eyesight by playing. Battered, bruised, swollen and disfigured, Darren Lockyer defied the odds and his surgeon's advice to return to training.
He would normally say that with this operation he'd say he'd have 6 weeks off. So the decision's going to come down to me.
He genuinely wants to play, and I really feel for him because he's doing everything he can to try and get himself on the field.
Lockyer knows the risks and he's well aware of the blaze of publicity surrounding his bid to play.
If there's any people out there that are critical about it all, that point it towards me, not anyone else, the club or the doctor.
Lockier's not only gambling on the Broncos' grand final hopes, but his own eyesight.
But I could have lost my eyesight on the original injury. You know, if I got hit there hard enough, you can damage your eyes.
Today's training session was just the start. A final decision will be made on Friday morning. First, he has to undergo a full contact session at training in Sydney on Thursday.
He's not going to go into the game without, really testing himself out. So Thursday he'll have to hit someone, and someone will have to hit him, and we'll see how it goes then.
I'm not in pain, so the only drama I'll have if I play is if I get a direct hit there again. And there's metal there holding it together, so I'd have to have a fair blow.
Just getting to Sydney will be an issue, an 11-hour trip by car. Doctors have warned the swelling will get worse if he flies. That's one piece of advice he's taking.
I'm not sort of trying to look courageous or anything. I reckon I'm capable of playing, so I want to be there for the team.
Well, there's been talk Lockyer could catch a limo or a minibus to Sydney just so he can sleep on the way. He'd better hurry up. The rest of the team arrived in Sydney just a few moments ago. They told the media they weren't travelling until tomorrow, but they must have pulled up stumps early to avoid all the hype here in Brisbane. They're staying at the Swiss Grand Hotel in Bondi. That was a favourite haunt of Wayne Bennett. Just about every time they won a grand final, that's right where they stayed. I'll have more on the Broncos and Rugby League later in sport.
Catch you then. Thanks, Peter.